I'm at the Green Bay Hamfest put on by the Green Bay Mike and Key Club. And I was going to do a live stream here. I'll do a little walkthrough and you guys can see what's going on around me. By the way, they at this Hamfest they're giving out pins that you wear on your shirt instead of a wristband or anything else. And I'll show you what that looks like real quick. And seated in the testing room. And there's lots of good equipment here, raffles, all sorts of stuff, a lot of people. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch my camera around here so you guys can see. Probably should have started this here. I'm gonna turn the camera here. Oh, I can't do it. It won't let me do it. So we'll have to do it the boomer way of doing things around here. So let's go ahead and check that real quick. So here's the entrance where you get your ticket, you pay and get your raffles information. And then, so excuse me. And then we have Salvation Army, their disaster services. And of course we have the ARRL here as well. So they have all sorts of good stuff. You can talk to them, their section managers. It's pretty noisy in here, I apologize for that. It's a gymnasium.
What else do we have? And the buckets are, what are the buckets? A bucket piece? Well, come check it out.
So if you recognize, Tower Electronics is here just like they are at just about every Hamfest. And Tower Electronics is located here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So get your parts and pieces that you need if you're in the area. And then we have our ham radio tables. So we have indoor and outdoor ham radio tables. You can see that we got lots of good stuff here. Say hi, Randy. You're on YouTube. Hi. And I might be picking one of these up. Not this particular amplifier, but a friend of mine has one, so we'll see about that. And if anyone's interested, I got my HQ 129X here. So it's right now I'm asking 100 or bust to offer. Does work. This is a friend of mine's table, Justin K0RPL. Most of the stuff is his, as well as a couple other hams. So he was gracious enough to let us use his table. Speaking of the man, there he is right there. That's Justin. How you doing, Justin?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good.
Good to see you.
You enjoying the Hamfest?
I am so far.
Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me use a little space on your table. I do appreciate that.
Not a problem at all, sir. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm doing the boomer angle here, where it's straight up instead of this way, because I already started the live stream and now I can't switch it.
Hey, there you go. No problem.
So. Yeah, hopefully a lot of this table clears off for you, and
that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Well, yeah, it's a great day for a Hamfest. That's for sure.
Nice weather, not too hot, not too cold.
So
it's not raining. So
exactly. So if you look here, you should buy this Yaesu DX3000. It's in great condition, and he's open to offers, right? Reasonable offers.
Right.
All right, thanks, Justin. See you. We have cash drawing 50/50. Some other things that have been donated. And we got tubes. Who needs tubes? Tubes. Yeah, I know, right? I'm doing it this way.
Widescreen, widescreen.
I know.
Because they did tests in the 1920s and 30s.
Yeah.
You could see this, and that's why screens are wider than
Uh,
what are people doing today? They're all taller.
yeah. I can't switch it because I'm live now, so I already started it this way.
And I always joke with my friends. They need to put little electric pads on the cell phone, so if you take a picture or a movie, and you got the phone like this, it gives you a shot.
Exactly, right? Oh, you should invent something.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
Because we got it wide for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
I see on TV newscasts, they have to blur the edges because everybody shoots like this.
Yeah, I know. And it looks so funny, doesn't it? Ooh, mic connectors and blocks, wiring blocks. I might have to pick up some of this stuff. Yeah, what do we got over here? Nice tube tester. Very nice tube tester. 600A. Some vintage radios, of course. Very nice. Some nice restored radios. I have a few of these at home. I have some Zenith. I don't have anything else. Maybe an RCA. It's Wisconsin Antique Radio Club.
Just swap same power swap between two different units.
More good stuff. Looks like they got some J-pole antennas over there. How's it going? Good. Ooh. It's a nice inductor tuner, roller inductor. Yeah. Nice Kenwood with the matching speaker.
Make you a good deal.
I bet you would. You should tell the people on YouTube I'm live right now. So FT1000, nice. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Well, good luck at the Hamfest. Hopefully you can sell some things. All right. We are going to stop and visit this gentleman in a little bit. But first we got to get through the rest of the indoor activities. More gadgets, parts and pieces, anything that you need. Unique things. Ooh, more tubes. Looks like a homebrew tuner. Bunch of connectors. I do see a Heathkit. There's some good deals to be had here at the Hamfest. Another tube tester. This guy's loading up his cart. He needs to buy my Halicrafters SX 129 or
Yeah.
How's it going, Paul? You making some cash?
Yeah.
Lightening the load?
Those are $4 a pop.
We have C3 Electronics here. So C3 Electronics they make a lot of really great products, all made here, U.S. American made. You can see they have bandpass filters. They also expanded their product line to a bunch of other things like balons and unons. And they're also sponsoring the Hamfest that's coming up in Sunnyview in Oshkosh at Sunnyview Expo Center later next month. So if you got more, another 830 amplifiers, and I forgot to mention that they also have these mass stands, drive over mass, tilt up mass, all sorts of good stuff. So I'm going to take a step here, just kind of do a pan. And again, I apologize to the viewers. I'm doing this live stream in boomer mode, so you can kind of see that we're not fully widescreen here, so I apologize for that. So once we I'm going to get back through here, and we're going to take a look at, we're going to talk to a gentleman who started this a few years ago with the Hamfest, is testing. So he has a test station. He does this for free, and really nice of him to do that. Hi Dale, how's it going? Good to see you again. I'll come back and talk.
Okay.
So, anyways, N9PXB, vacuum tube testing. Look at the great equipment he's got here. He also does other electronic testing, is that right? So I have a vehicle that has an electrical wiring issue. You're willing to fix that? No? Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about why you started doing this and what's interesting to you about doing this for free and offering this. Well, let's go ahead and wait for that. Yeah, there's a giant speaker right there.
A lot of people set up and operating from their vehicles. Let's take a look out here and see what we have. Yeah, we have quite a few people out here, so I invite you to come up to the parking lot, check this out.
I forgot to switch it sideways when I started the stream, and I can't switch it now, so I'm live. So that's just the way it is.
Something you're not looking for, but you're going to buy. Thank you.
All right. So go ahead and give us your name and your call sign, and well, it's right there on your shirt.
Basically, when I started out doing repairing radios, tube radios, I didn't have a source for checking to see if the tubes were good or not. So what I figured, once I got some tube testers, I would help out other hands or anyone that attended the fest so that they could get their tubes tested. So at least they know that they're starting with the good tubes, and then they can troubleshoot from there.
Oh, great. That's an awesome service that you provide, because, you know, there are people that have a lot of boat anchors or hybrids or, you know, just amplifiers, anything like that that has a tube in it, and you offering this service is really nice. Oop. So, well, I appreciate it, and I'm sure other people do too. Have you had any customers come over and say, hey, can you test this for me? Yeah? Half a dozen. Wow, that's impressive.
It seems every year now I'm getting
There's more and more, right? That's great. Well, we certainly appreciate it. Are you going to be at the other Hamfest next month down in Oshkosh? Oh, you're not going to set up, but you're going to be there? Okay. So yeah, if you want your tubes tested, you need to come to the Green Bay Hamfest, sponsored by the Green Bay Mike and Key Club, and get your tubes tested. Well, it's nice chatting with you, and I hope you have a good Hamfest. Take care. So now we're going to be heading outside because there's more ham radio gadgetry and all sorts of fun stuff out there. So, well, while we wait here for some people to come through, we're going to look at Paul's table and see what kind of goodies he has on here. He's got a nice Kenwood. He's got an Alinco HT. Looks like an end-fed antenna or some sort of multi-band antenna. Some speakers, some other stuff. So again, we're going to, we're going to head outside, which you guys should be able to hear me a little bit better. It's very echoey in there, and then if you have a hearing problem like I do, it makes things a lot more challenging. So Not only can you set up a table inside, you can tailgate right out here. It's the same price. It's $10 to set up as a vendor. So we will start at the beginning here and see what things are offered for sale. It looks like we got a power supply, some speakers, some other goodies.
I'm an IT guy.
Let's see. It looks like we do have some comments. Let me put my spectacles on so I can read. Hey, how's it going? Glad you guys are making it. And again, if you're just joining the stream, I apologize. I set it up in boomer mode, which means my live stream is the wrong way. It's not widescreen, so I can't change it after I start the live. So it looks like we got some coax cable here. Got some hard lines, some other things, direct burial. Anybody need some RG8? And again, I'm at the Green Bay Hamfest, which is sponsored by the Green Bay Mike and Key Club here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Looks like we have a Grande Yacht Boy, which is a nice radio. I have one of those at home. Tenor rotors. Here's the HX 500. So I have the receiver that would go with this, the one that you just saw earlier in the stream. Looks like we have a nice Heathkit receiver there. So if you guys like boat anchors and new stuff, this is the place to be at. So let's see what else we got over here. We got some power supplies, another antenna tuner, big one, and the Ameritron amplifier. First, we need to take a look at the TS480, which is a great radio. Yep. Yeah, it's the high power guy. So he does offer a bundle discount. So the more you buy, the more you save. So come down to the Hamfest here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and it is at Our Savior Lutheran Church on the east side of town.
You can actually read it. Yeah. You know, it's not all.
If you're a Heathkit fan, we got some Heathkit stuff here. MFJ books. So, you know, when your internet goes down and your power goes out, what's the best thing to have? A book. You need to build an antenna, you need to repair a radio, and you need to grab a book. Looks like we have some computers over there.
Yep. What?
Here's a Collins 755,
Picked it up. And the
or sorry, 775S.
are too crispy to just plug in and try.
You don't know if this works either?
Nope. If it was working, it'd be a whole lot.
Wow, that's a big radio.
I give you $10. And it's gone forever. You'll never have to think about it again. You'll sleep better.
I think it cost me $10 to print out the manual.
No, you gotta get a laser print.
All right. We got anybody else in the chat that you got any questions, anything I can answer or want to take another look at? So we got an FT102. So we got an entire station here. Very nice. And look at the price on this. I mean, when people say ham radio is expensive hobby to get into, you don't need a brand new $1,000 radio. You can buy something like this and be on the air. All you need is a good antenna and a power source, and you're ready to go. So this guy's doing it right. He's brought his really interesting camper and put all his gear in there. So what a great way to travel and stop in at a Hamfest. Guys into networking gear, you need some switches, some routers and all sorts of things. This guy's got it. Security cameras, DVR systems. I see some stuff over there. We'll catch that in a minute. And the best part about the ham radio swap fest is this beautiful dog right here. Such a cutie. Do you mind if I pet her?
No, go ahead.
Hi. You're
She's not
sweet.
getting any attention today.
You're sweet. No attention at all, huh? What a beautiful puppy. Such a sweetie, huh?
Yeah, this is a dual band.
This your first Hamfest? Yeah. You're like, no, I go to all the Hamfests.
Yeah.
I'm the mascot. All right. Looks like we got a few radios here. We got an FT900. It's a nice compact radio. Is that 100 watts?
This one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is this the 500? Yes, it is.
Yep.
FTM 500. How much are you asking for this?
I'm trying to get 5 for it.
Okay. And this guy?
I don't know. I'm coming at waffling around on that one, but I don't know. I mean, 350 would take it for sure.
Okay.
But the problem is I don't have the power cable with me, so I
Oh.
would have to mail it to you.
Does it have the 8-pin power?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's got the standard power cable on there.
But they're expensive. They're expensive in the ASU, so
Yeah.
I would mail it if
Yeah.
someone wanted the radio.
Okay. So see, that's it's a great deal. I mean, like I said a few minutes ago, getting into ham radio you don't need $1,000. You can get into ham radio for a few $100. And
But if they got $1,000, I'll help them.
no, I'm sure you will. All right. Well, maybe I should be nice. I am live streaming on YouTube right now. I do have a ham radio channel, Radio Electronics Hub. You're here. I've seen you here at the Hamfest. I've been a supporter of this since we started it. But would you mind telling us your call sign and what your interests are?
Kilo 9 Sierra Tango Tango.
All right, another joy prize.
Yeah, we also have to compete with that
Compete
thing.
with that, yeah.
I think we can hear you.
I do a little bit of everything. I run several nets up in Marinette
Okay.
for W8PIF. I run 2 rotate with several other net control operators.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of digital, some FT8, and that's about it. Aries, I do emergency stuff, so
Okay. Great. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
so-
it's the season for that. It started early this year, though, didn't it? Yeah.
sure did.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's a good hobby.
Well,
And,
I'm really glad that you came here, and you drove all the way down from Marinette. That's about an hour, a little over
It's
an
an
hour.
hour.
Yeah. So it's not too bad.
No.
But it's great to support.
it's not
the
so fun at
community.
4 in the morning, but
Well, hey, I was not up at 4 in the morning, even though I had my grandson over last night. He got up at 6, so
Okay.
so I got a couple more hours of sleep than you.
All right.
Hey, thank you for talking to me,
You're
and
welcome.
appreciate it. And
Yep.
you have a beautiful dog and some great radios.
alrighty.
Take care.
You have a good day.
You too. All right, looks like we've got some trunk sales. These are also welcome here. So it looks like we got a few Heath kits, some Kenwoods, some good stuff. And look at that. The prices on these are they're just too cheap. You can get a radio for $50. And by the way, if you guys need a cheap meter, you don't want to spend a lot of money on a digital meter. These Heathkit meters work great. They're fine. You can calibrate them very easily. All right, so now we're gonna walk around our last stop here. And then I think we're gonna end it unless anybody has any questions. So it looks like we have a little table here. Oh, I remember these. You guys remember these?
Yeah, turns an analog cell phone into a regular telephone.
Yep. It's even got the XLR connector on there, so
Yep.
you could use this
Oh yeah.
for a lot of things, not just cell phones and stuff like that, or analog phones, I should say.
Yep.
Got a nice triplet meter there, a tester, and then other parts and gadgets. So, well, I was going to go in and interview. Let me switch the camera here. I was going to go in and interview the folks that are putting on the Hamfest, but they're pretty busy, so I don't want to bother them and interrupt them. But what a beautiful day here for the Hamfest here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. If you are anywhere near the area, this is going on till 12 p.m. today. A lot of people tend to scatter about 11:30 if you want to try to make the trip up here if you're in the area. I encourage it. There's a lot of great stuff to be had, and there's also ham radio testing. I forgot to mention that. I'm not part of that team this year, so I'm not in there administering the test. But if you want to get your license, you want to get your technician, you want to do an upgrade to your general or extra, this is the place to be. So let's see. Any more comments? Looks like, well, Braden said hi. Hello, Braden. Is it Sue Plenty 2196 said hello. How you doing? Isaac Sanchez, how's it going? Appreciate you guys stopping in, and I guess that kind of wraps it up. So I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll talk to you soon. 7 3s.